Hey y'all, it is Scarlett back with another Mask with Me Monday video. Although this one will contain a mask, it is more of a moisturize with me Monday. I was thinking, and I'm going ahead and turning off my power chair because I don't want it to beep in the video later. Oh, and I apparently need some WD-40 because anytime I shift it makes weird creaky noises like that. So I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum. These are the things I deal with. But I figured that it was appropriate to talk about skin changes and moisturizing and taking care of your skin in a Mask with Me Monday video, because this is about self-care. It is about what stresses you out and what kind of concerns you and what you have to worry about. So I figured with weather changes coming up, seasonal changes, here in Georgia, it's still freaking hot. Like, it's been in the low 80s this week, and we are so freaking grateful. You just don't understand. And also, I've been going out at night with my puppies and doing some Pokemon Go stuff. I've been hatching some eggs and everything like that, because we have a lot of land that I can just kind of roll around on in my wheelchair. And the puppies will go with me and they will get some exercise, because Dean, bless his little roly-poly heart, he's getting chunky and he needs, and that is a fruit fly flying in front of my camera. These are the times that try my soul. But anyway, he's getting a little chunky and he needs to lose some weight, so I've been trying to take them out for walks, get them about 30 minutes of exercise at night and then 30 minutes in the morning before sunrise, because other than that, it's kind of too humid for them to be outside. He's got a very thick coat and he cannot be out there in the heat. If I am not careful with them, I usually bring them in or make sure that they come in during midday from like around 11 to 2 for a nap. They literally come in and take a nap like little kids, because if I leave Dean outside or if he doesn't come in, if I don't make him come in, he will actually get overheated and get sick if he drinks water. So we can't have that, right? So anywho, weather's changing and our skin is going to have different needs, and you might have a good moisturizing routine. I'm not going to go through like cleansing and everything like that. I don't have any makeup on to remove, so there's no real reason to do that. But I am going to share with you what I'm using right now. I'm going to share with you some things that I've learned recently, because I've been watching Dr. Dre. I've actually been binge watching Dr. Dre. I'm going to link her channel below because I got information from multiple videos. So there's not really any reason to link that many videos when I can just link her channel. And she's very informative. I learned a lot from her, and I'm going to share some of that from you with you if you don't know it. These are things I didn't know, and I found them very helpful. So the first thing that I do is I go in with a vitamin C serum. This is just one from TJ Maxx. I don't really care about the brand of my vitamin C serum. I buy whatever has hyaluronic acid, rosemary extract, and green tea extract. I want it to have those 3 ingredients. And if it does, I can usually get it for $5 or $6. And it's a really inexpensive part of my skincare. So the reason why I like vitamin C serum and why I'm using it is because I have dark spots right here where I have smile lines. My mama has them too. I get it from her. I blame her. I have dark spots around my eyes and it's kind of spreading out here. And this has definitely helped with my fine lines. I haven't seen a ton of difference in my discoloration yet. I've seen a little bit of discoloration difference, a little bit of brightening here, but I haven't seen a lot under my eyes. And I don't know if that's just because my dark spots are not going to respond to vitamin C because they're a different animal, or, you know, if maybe the vitamin C just isn't cutting it for me. Maybe I need to go in with 2 vitamin C serums on the under eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting this on while I'm talking to you. But yeah, if you have issues with discoloration, dark spots from maybe acne that you had when you were younger, vitamin C serum is really good for you, and you may want to look into it. I use quite a few pumps. I generally use about 7 pumps on my face because I use 1 pump on each eye. I dot it with my ring finger, and I make sure I put it on my nose and around. I'm very picky about, like, I make sure I pay close attention to my upper lip and my nose when I'm putting on my skincare, because I have psoriasis there, and I have psoriasis over here, and I do have a little bit of psoriasis on my top lip. I'm not really sure if that's what it is or not, but the skin does get thicker on my top lip, and I do have to use a good bit of chapstick and lip oil. Oh, and I'm almost done with this vitamin C serum. It's starting to spit at me, but don't worry, I have 2 backups. So I'm just gonna dot some on my eye. I also have discoloration on my eyelid, so I always have to use a primer because some eyeshadows will not cover up that discoloration, and that's why a primer is good for me, even though I have dry skin. I don't set my primer because I don't have oily lids or anything like that, so I like for my primer to be a little bit tacky, so my eyeshadow will stick and not just fall off of my face because everything's so dry. But I have to use an eyeshadow primer so that my discoloration will not show through. So, yay for getting old. That was my first step. My second step is that I go in right now with the gel cream moisturizer, the Waterful gel cream moisturizer. I'm gonna hold it closer, from Ulta. This has hyaluronic acid and algae extracts. It is a good moisturizer. It's lightweight and oil-free, okay? We're gonna talk about that. This is oil-free, and it's a gel cream. It's very light. And I know a lot of people have issues with like tub moisturizers. I don't, as long as you keep your hands clean before you dip them in there. There's no reason to fear this. And it also has a little, cover over it and a lid, so that keeps it pretty clean. And I just rub this all over my face. I like a lightweight moisturizer. I don't like really thick moisturizers, but I'm going to have to just suck it up and deal with it, because I found out, okay, this that I'm putting on right now with the hyaluronic acid in it, and it also has some other ingredients I can't really remember because I have to look it up online. The ingredients are not listed on the tub, they are listed on the box, which I threw away several months ago. But I have since looked it up on the Ulta website. It does have a lot of good ingredients that Dr. Dre recommends. But I put this on my cheeks, and I smooth it this way and go this way on my chin and go up. And also, if you put stuff on your neck, go up, because if you go down, it pulls on your skin. And you should go this way and up and down on your nose because of how the skin cells grow. I did not learn that from Dr. Dre, but that's just a little helpful tidbit. So I go up and then up and down on my nose. And I make sure that I get around my nostrils. And that's going to take a minute to set in, because I did put a good bit on there. But this is a humectant. This has hyaluronic acid in it. And what hyaluronic acid does is it bonds to water and helps your skin absorb water, I guess, because it bonds to water. And this is good to put on right after you get out of the shower, anything with hyaluronic acid in it. But if you live in a humid climate, it's also good, and you may not need an occlusive, which we're going to talk about in a minute, because you can get moisture out of the air, and the hyaluronic acid will help your skin absorb it. But for me, because my skin is dry, I think that I stay inside a lot. Yes, I live in a humid climate, but I stay inside a lot. I have the AC going, I have the heater going, and so it's drier in my house. And so when I put on a humectant, it will evaporate because my environment is dry. And also, if you don't live in humidity, hyaluronic acid can be a double-edged sword. It can be a good thing by helping your skin absorb moisture that's already there, moisture out of the air. It can be a bad thing because it can draw moisture from the lower layers of your skin to the surface, and that's not really what you're after. So be careful with your hyaluronic acid, and make sure that you put a humectant with it, or make sure that anything that you put on that has it in there has humectant in it. This also has hyaluronic acid, I think I mentioned that, but it does also have some humectants in it. So I am basically putting hyaluronic acid on twice, but I'm also making sure that I have moisturizers that go with the hyaluronic acid so that, you know, it doesn't draw moisture from my lower skin layers. And my last thing that I'm going to talk about for moisturizing your skin, and then I'm actually going to talk about my lips for a few minutes, is this right here. I got a sample of it, a little sample pack of it, and I've been using it for a few days. This I recommend you put on at night. I am putting it on during the day because I'm not going to take my shower for a little while. I'm going to go about my business, do laundry. I'm not going anywhere today. So I'm putting this on, and I'm going to let my skin absorb because I forgot to put it on last night, or not that I really forgot, I just didn't. I've been having an autoimmune flare this week, and so I've just been sleeping a lot and haven't had a lot of energy, so I have not kept up with my skincare routine like I was. So I'm just putting this on during the day to make up for it, and I probably will also sleep in it tonight to make up for it because I don't want my skin drying out. But this is the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Glacier Water and Peony Pink Peony Hydrating Gel Cream Mask. Okay, I don't know what the fuck glacier water has to do with anything. I don't know how it's different from other water, and I don't know what it does for your skin really. I think that's just like a gimmicky thing. But it does have pink peony in it, and it's a leave-on mask that calms and softens for glowing skin, and it helps fight, it says it's anti-pollution. And I can believe that claim because it does have, the first three ingredients are water, glycerin, and dimethicone. And a lot of people think that dimethicone, like silicones and mineral oil and petrolatum, are bad, but they're not. They're not bad for your skin. And I was actually taught that they're bad for your skin a decade ago, and I have been operating under that belief. But according to Dr. Dre, she is now like my skincare, Bible, my living skincare Bible. But she said that these are actually considered occlusives, and what that means is they form a protective layer over your skin, and they keep your skin's moisture from evaporating. They keep the environment from sucking the moisture out of your skin and making it dry, which is part of what I think happens to me because I stay inside a lot, and the air is drier when you're in the air conditioning and the heat when you have the heater on. And I do need to start sleeping with my humidifier on, but at the moment I cannot locate my humidifier. I moved last year, at the end of last year. I have been looking for that humidifier for like 7 months now. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll find it, maybe I won't. If you have any kind of faith or you believe in anything, send me good vibes. Meditate on the humidifier. Maybe tell me where you think it might be. Pray, whatever you do, send me positive vibes that I find my humidifier, because I really would like to. I miss it and I don't want to have to buy another one. But anywho, so occlusives are actually good for your skin. They're important, and you should not be afraid of silicones or mineral oil or petroleum or anything like that in your skincare. I would wear it at night. I would watch out for those ingredients for daytime, because they may not mix well with some ingredients that are in your foundation and things like that. I don't know what you wear, but this is something that has actually been really helpful to me. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, show you what it's like. It does have a similar texture to the gel cream, because it is a gel mask, which I like. You can see it's blue. So like my moisturizer is green and this is blue. I'm putting all kinds of colors on my face. But anyway, so I put it on and I just smooth it over. You can leave this on for 15 minutes. You can leave it on for a few hours and then rinse it off, or you can just, they say you can just leave it on indefinitely, but I would not do that if you are wearing makeup or whatever, you know. And I would hope that you would like wash your face every day, you know. So, you know, I'd hope you wash your face and like put on your daytime moisturizer after sleeping in this, which is what I do. And, you know, I'm going to get in the shower later, so this is all coming off and probably going to exfoliate. So I am smoothing this on, and then I want to talk to you about what I do with my lips that has been helping. I was using, if you've watched my Project Pan videos, I've been using Pacifica moisturizer for a while now. Not Pacifica moisturizer, Pacifica lip balm. Rub up on the neck. I have to remind myself to do that because I want to rub down for some reason. But this feels so good to me. It's got kind of it's got a gel cream texture. And I feel like between the Ulta gel cream and this gel mask, it kind of gives me the effect that the Garnier Fructis gel cream moisture rescue gives me, or gave me before I went cruelty free. So I don't miss it quite as badly. But this really does make my skin feel hydrated, and the silicones are not actually, they're not faking anything. I've seen some comments on like the Ulta website about this contains this, and it's a lie because the silicone is just making your skin feel smoother and all this stuff. No, the silicone is helping your skin maintain moisture. You should probably do a little bit more research before you go making claims like that. So, anywho, I've got that on. I was using the Pacifica chapstick, lip balm, whatever. It's $5 a tube, cruelty free, of course. And I like it, but I've felt like I had to put a lot on to kind of get, like, I felt like I was always having to reapply it because I always felt like it was really thin. And like it wasn't necessarily doing what I wanted, and I felt like lip oils probably did a little bit more, and I'll talk about oils in a second. And I realized that the Pacifica lip balm does not contain an occlusive. So here I am just constantly putting this lip balm on, and the moisture out of my lips it's evaporating. There's nothing holding it in. So I was like, okay, maybe let's find something different. So I found the Sunbum Cocoa Balm, and this does have beeswax in it. It is not vegan, so FYI, just be aware of that. This is the strawberry, wild strawberry flavor, and it does, I believe it contains SPF. Does it? I thought it did. Maybe it doesn't. Strawberry temperature. It doesn't. Well, silly me. Okay. Well, whatever. It does contain aloe and coconut oil and the beeswax, and beeswax is an occlusive. So I found some hyaluronic acid serum on clearance at Walmart. This contains water, glycerin, which is a moisturizer, hyaluronic acid, citric acid, polysorbate 20, which I don't know what that is, potassium sorbate, I don't really know what that does, and sodium benzoate. I want to think, but I could be completely wrong. If I am, and you know it, correct me in the comments. I don't mind. I like learning new things. I want to believe that potassium sorbate and sodium benzoate are like preservatives. So what I have been doing is taking the tiniest bit of this. Like, I don't even get it out of the dropper, okay? Like, I get what's on the outside of the dropper, and I put it on my lips. I don't necessarily recommend this to you because I don't know if this is good for you. I don't know if this is good for me, but this is what I'm doing. So, disclaimer, if you do this and it doesn't work out for you, I did warn you that you shouldn't necessarily do this. Don't try this at home, kids. Okay. My skin feels so smooth, y'all, once I put that mask on. Okay. So I put a little bit of hyaluronic acid serum on there with some glycerin in it. This also, I'm going to guess this contains glycerin. I can't see out of my glasses, y'all. So it contains sunflower oil and castor oil and beeswax and coconut oil and candelilla wax. Okay, that's good. Another wax, carnauba wax. Another one, jojoba seed oil, aloe, cocoa seed butter, and shea butter. Dr. Dre says that glycerin and shea butter are two of the best moisturizers out there. So I am recommending the Sunbum Cocoa Balm lip balm. And so after I put on just a couple of drops of that, I follow it up with my occlusive containing lip balm. So if you can find a lip balm, like I know that I'm pretty sure Burt's Bees contains beeswax. I don't use Burt's Bees though because it does contain soybean oil, which is an allergen for me, and if I ingest soybean oil, I will get very sick. And putting it on my lips is just a little bit more dangerous than I would like to play with. So I don't use Burt's Bees, and I haven't for like 2 years, so I don't know what their ingredients are specifically. But beeswax, mineral oil, petroleum, Vaseline, just straight Vaseline, and what was the other one? I don't know. Oh, silicones. They will help your lips. So look for those ingredients in your lip balm, whether you're cruelty-free or not. It has been difficult for me to find a good cruelty-free lip balm, but hopefully I have finally found it. I will update you guys on this and let you know, but this is my skincare routine for now, and I believe this will probably be my winter skincare routine definitely for nighttime to keep my skin from falling off of my face. And also I wanted to recommend one more thing. If you don't use something with an occlusive in it, like I would probably not use something with an occlusive in it during the day, just because if I'm wearing makeup or because I want it to be lighter or, you know, whatever, for whatever reason. I really enjoy a facial mist. This is Ulta's brand of facial mist. It's the watermelon facial mist, and it's called Smart Skincare Solutions. It has watermelon extract and aloe in it. And you just take the lid off of this and spritz your face, and it's very refreshing. You can keep it in the refrigerator. I know that Emily from Emily Noel, she likes facial mists. She likes to go put them in the fridge and go by and spray her face in the summertime. And it's very helpful. When you're hot, yes, that is a great thing to have. I have also taken it in my cooler when I go to play Pokemon Go if I'm outside. It's been helpful for that. Also, on the days when I don't do my full skincare routine in the morning, you know, maybe I'm having a flare or whatever, or maybe I just do like the gel cream or something like that, throughout the day I can spray my face with the moisturizer or with the facial mist. It will refresh me, but it also will help loosen up some of the skin on my psoriasis. I've noticed, like, especially in the corner of my eye here, I'll get a little flake sometimes, and I'll just spray my whole face, close my eyes, you know, spray my whole face and just let it soak in. And that has been useful in helping loosen up some of the skin. So sometimes I do that if I'm having like a breakout with the psoriasis. I won't put the occlusive on because I don't necessarily want to protect and keep in the moisture. I just want to moisturize temporarily and loosen up the skin. So I have different routines and different products that I use for different purposes. But I also wanted to let you guys know when I'm done with the Waterful gel. I do like it. I've repurchased it once. You know, I've almost gone through my second one. So it's a nice product. I'm not crazy about the smell, and I'm not crazy about the price. It's about $20, and that's a little more than I want to spend. When I got it the second time, I did get a buy one, get one half off. So I did get a little bit of a discount on it, but that's still a lot. This was about $10. It's the Yes To Cucumbers, and it's the Soothing Cooling Moisturizer for sensitive skin. And I'm just going to show you guys. It has, my hands are, oh, it's taped. Anyway, my hands are like slick from that silicone, but you can probably see the roller in there. But you roll this on your face, and it does not have any occlusives in it. It's formulated without parabens, SLS, and silicones, which I think that's done just because of ignorance. But so this is going to be my humectant. I'm going to, all of my vitamin C serums have hyaluronic acid in them, so I don't feel like I need another product that has hyaluronic acid in it like the other moisturizer did, the other humectant did. So I'm switching to one that doesn't have it in there. And I just don't want to overdo it on the hyaluronic acid, if that makes sense. Like, you know, you only need so much. And right now I was using 2 products with it in there. So that's enough, no more than 2. So anyway, I'm going to go with the vitamin C moisturizer. I'm going to go with the cucumber cooling moisturizer. I figure it might be good to soothe my psoriasis because it does get irritated when the weather changes and it gets cooler. So I figured this would be a good investment. And then I will continue to put the, if I can find it, where did I put it? I will, there it is. If it had been a snake. I laid it on its side and I couldn't see it. and I will continue to use the mask and leave it on at night. But I will probably be more religious about moisturizing in the morning with the humectant and not using the occlusive in the morning. Well, we'll just see how it goes. Anywho, I love you guys greatly. I hope this video helped some of you who have dry skin or anything. One more thing about facial oils. According to Dr. Dre, a facial oil actually doesn't moisturize. It doesn't really do anything beyond the surface layer of your skin. All it does is it fills in spaces between your skin cells, and it smooths dry edges of your skin. So it can be useful to put on before makeup. It can make your skin feel smoother, but you're not actually getting any skincare benefits. It's not going to help with anti-aging. It's not moisturizing. It's not doing anything like that. It's just making your skin look better, which I find disappointing because I was using facial oil last winter, and I was under the impression that it was, you know, helping or whatever. It wasn't really doing anything to moisturize my skin. It was just making it look better. So I'm a little bit annoyed about that. And I don't know if I'll continue to use facial oil or not. I'll probably continue to use what I have open. And I did just order the Mario Badescu vitamin C oil during the 21 days of beauty sale. I might be returning that. We'll see. But it can be useful if you have dry skin to soothe edges. But other than that, not doing anything for you. So anywho, I'm sorry for that disappointing news. I hope that you may have learned something, and I hope maybe this will help you figure out your skincare needs a little bit more easily and not be stressed out buying a bunch of different things to try to fix your skincare issues that are not going to work for you. So anywho, I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you are well until I see you again. Bye.